Hello everyone, welcome to this new series where I play my backlog of old games because I can't afford new ones and new AAA is a dumpster fire right now. So go on this trip with me. So Batman Arkham Origins is usually labeled as the most underrated or misunderstood game in the Arkham franchise because it's not made by Rocksteady. And I'm here to say that it is correctly rated, not underrated, not overrated because of how divisive this game is. I'll start off with the good things about the game. The boss battle is pretty good, especially considering how it is in Arkham Knight, which is barely non-existent and just replaced with tank battles. The Deathstroke fight, even though it is a bit a tutorial, but it's actually quite challenging and makes you get used to the combat system, and it is so much better than what we got in Arkham Knight. And another surprising thing is Bane's final boss battle. It scared the living hell out of me, but it is pretty good. And generally the boss battle is more towards combat rather than, tank battles. And secondly, the story is unique in my opinion compared to the Tree because it is with a young Batman that is inexperienced and make mistakes, who is rash and fueled by vengeance, not caring about his condition, having prototype gadgets, investigation being the spotlight, with a red herring villain twist that shows how corrupt Gotham is, and the Riddler exposing all the blackmail material in terms of files instead of Riddler trophies, and you can actually see the prototype before going to the official Arkham games, and that's quite a neat detail. Alfred almost dying, Batman realizing he needs help instead of doing everything on his own, and Batman realizing that he needs to be a symbol of hope instead of just beating criminals to a pulp. Wait a minute, that sounds kind of familiar, don't you think? Anyway, let's go to the okay parts. The gameplay is okay because it just copied Arkham City's gameplay for the Predator section and added shock gloves for combat, and a few gadgets here and there for the Predator section. To be fair, they only had limited amount of time just to pad the time between Arkham City and Arkham Knight, but considering they are fresh developers who didn't have experience yet, it's not bad when you think about it. And they at least added some enemy variety with their martial artists, which doesn't give the samey feel compared to the other games with just brutes and normal thugs. But there's a big but coming. I have one major gripe with this game, which is its traversal. From gliding, grappling mechanic, and the world design does not support Batman's traversal at all. The gliding is so slow. Like, I admit that I'm spoiled by Arkham Knight's fast gliding, but it's not only that. When you grapple boost to glide faster, it doesn't do anything. Do you guys realize that grappling boost actually stops the momentum instead of adding it? I tried adding speed using Wiimote, and the grapple boost actually has a default speed when you jump up from your grapple, grinding you to a halt. Add the world design with so many sky bridges and tight buildings makes gliding feel like a pain in the ass. And the bridge connecting the two maps is stupid. Like, it is a drag to go through the bridge every time you just want to do side quests. Luckily they added fast travel, but it kind of cements my criticism because the fact that they added it shows that they're not really confident with gliding around. Also, a side note, I feel like the combat feels less fluid compared to Arkham Knight, and I know it's not fair, but I feel like it just feels wrong. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels something is missing from the design. And also another thing, why does the progression suck so much? Like, progression is tied to challenges and is really infuriating because most upgrades are being tied to such a linear progression that it's just annoying because it's so specific and restricts the gameplay, like holding back the fun. Like, there's so many good upgrades that are generally locked away but then forcing you to do specific things, and it's just baffling to me why this even exists, What's the skill points even for then? In conclusion, I don't know why, but this game is the least enjoyable experience from other Arkham games, and I've played all of them. Because it ended after Arkham Knight, right? Right? Maybe I've been spoiled by Arkham Knight too much. It's not trash, it's not great either though. I just think it's more of the same thing, from Arkham City, so it ends up being not too bad when you think about it. Thank you for watching. Comment down below which one is your favorite, and you can even defend this game or defend another game. Please, you can change my mind actually. And as for the next video, I don't know yet.